I hope you won't think so lowly of yourself. If you won't do it for yourself, then do it for your sister. Don't you think that's what she would have wanted, too? The seeds of hope are beginning to bloom. Thank you so much. I will never forget this kindness. Then I'll give you all the food I have as well, so can you do me a favor? Yes, of course. Just leave it to me. You have acquired the achievement Seeds of Hope. Earth Reincarnation Food Factory. Save me. When you have so much power. I don't like what you do, that's why. True Heavenly Blood Demonic Swords Exclusive Effect, Blood Consumption activated. Yay! I get to absorb a lot of blood for the first time in a while. By absorbing large amounts of blood, the item's rank has grown to 8 for 31/9, 200. After defeating members of the Power Supremacy Union, my magic power and skills have grown. Status window Han Sung-Yoon Halo, Ruler Stamina 287 Strength 285 Agility 284 Magic Power 299 Endurance 282 Unique Trait, Necromancy, Unique Authority, Skill Synthesis Unique Divine Authority, Transcendence, SSS+, Basic Divine Authority, Deification, SS+, Authority, Divine Power, A, Heavenly Blood Cultivation Art, C+, Hero's Blessing, C+, Serene Mind, C, Harvest of Faith, C+, Instantaneous Steps, B+. Strengthened Sword Intent, S+, Evil Spirit Domination, B+, Heavenly Demon Status, S+, Wings of Steel, C+, Iron-Blooded Sword, Rapid Magic Recharge, C+, Path of the Blade Master, S, God-Slaying Sword, S+, Faith Purification, A+, Skill, more details. Now I just need to get the leader. Han Sung-Yoon, do you see it? The sphere has been getting redder since we first saw it. That means it's about time for the deity to be born. The source of the deity has consumed countless faiths and has completed its growth. The god of usurpation is staring at you. The deity within the ashen sphere will soon come out. The deity born from the sphere isn't like an incarnation physique. It's an actual body. A deity's body has a lot of power. I think I can take on a deity in my current state. It's you. You're the one causing this foolishness while I was gathering power. Well, it doesn't matter now. All I've wanted to achieve has been done. I don't need this world anymore. Goodbye, challenger from the tower. Divinity Collapse activated, resulting in the collapse of this world. As Divinity Collapse has been used, the cooldown period of 100 years has begun. Divinity Collapse's cooldown period cannot be reduced by any effect. Regressor's well-worn wristwatch's exclusive effect, Death Regression, activated. Holy shit. You have acquired the achievement Regressor. Skill, Time Control Resistance, B+, has been created. The collapse of the world. How does that make sense? What kind of bullshit are you talking about? It seems that damn Chunwoo doesn't know that time has regressed after the collapse of the world. What's with that expression? What happened? There's only one way to prevent it. Before the deity finishes, I need to go inside the sphere. Authority, Wings of Steel, activated. Are you ignoring me again? I need to go inside the sphere before it gets any redder. Skill, Fighting Concentration, activated. The user's concentration has increased by x10. The proficiency of skill, Fighting Concentration, A+, has reached 100%. Skill, fighting concentrations, A+, rank has increased by 1. Authority, heavenly blood cultivation art, activated. True heavenly blood demonic swords engraved skill, strengthen blood, C+, activated. True heavenly blood demonic swords engraved skill, strengthening apprehensions activated. True heavenly blood demonic swords engraved skill, divinity amplification, B+, activated. Authority skill, first mixed demon swords, exclusive effect, dual consecutive hits, has consumed divine power and increased the authority skill's power by x5. Break. 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 Skill, burrowing heavens, activated. You have acquired the achievement, destruction of a deity source. Authority, rapid magic recharge, strongly activated. You have entered the divine domain, usurpation. Judging from the fact that there was no status window notification, I must have entered before his growth phase finished. It's been a while since I've met such an interesting being. Should I say, that it's nice to meet you? The god of usurpation is staring at you while smiling. The god of usurpation is staring at you while smiling. Oh, dirty hunting dog. The tower has chosen. Ah, I guess this isn't a good sight for a guest to see. There's no helping it. I always gather what I want. These are the abilities and faith I stole while making countless people tremble in fear. And destroying the device that was the sole hope for steampunk. My badge, if you would. Cool, right? These books are the abilities I stole from power users. And the machine parts are a sign of having usurped the civilization of this world. Was it also you who ordered the Powers Supremacy Union's 12 leaders to bother the civilians? Exactly. Because if they tremble in fear, I can gather faith. Isn't that thrilling? So you're scum. How heartless. Perhaps it's because you're a challenger of the tower. Do you know about me? To an extent. I know you're a being who can murder deities. And that your goal is to murder me. And that you have the power to turn back time. There's this guy called the God of Despair, Falling, and Lunacy, you know him, right? You know what that lunatic for a god told me? He told me that because you have the ability to annihilate all gods, we need to get rid of you. You know, I've started to feel excited for the first time in a long time. For even that monster to say we need to get rid of you. You must be pretty strong. I wonder how it'll feel if I make you feel the same terror as those guys down there and kill you. I want to see it. You trembling in fear like those guys down below and dying. And then finally, I'll kill you as dessert and absorb your power, which will make me stronger than that crazy god. I can see why those 12 leaders were out of their minds now. Really? I was thinking the same thing. Divine authority, deification, activated. I will also make you tremble from fear and kill you. Your potent divinities are transcendence, death, immortality, against God's will, and observation. For you to have acquired deities. Incredible. Then I should show you something too, right? Divine domain usurpation forcefully transfers a certain amount of magic power within the domain every second to the domain owner. Haha, thanks for the magic power. The power of the dragon is infused with you, increasing your magic power by 100%. I'm getting 0 magic power. It's a shame that the ability I showed you has become useless, but don't worry, because I have more. The god of usurpation is using a stolen ability. How strange. The way he's fighting makes it look like he's testing you. I think he's not revealing all his cards because we're still early on in the battle. Exclusive power hashtag K1547, information browse, activated. Old Barkin, a man who has become the god of usurpation after obtaining enough soul class, faith, and fables. He can use the divine authority's usurpation, collapse, regulation, and invoke. However, divine authority collapse is currently in its cooldown phase. He is currently waiting for the moment of choice. Waiting? Ah, nice. Skill, infinite consumption of spells, activated. All spells that touch your body will be transferred into pure magic power. I don't know what he's hiding, but I can't let him use it. Authority, strengthened sword intent, strongly activated. First mixed demon swords, exclusive effect, dual consecutive hits, activated. Power, chosen angel's wings, A+, activated. Where are you running to? Regressor's well-worn wristwatches, SSS+, exclusive effect, attack invalidation, activated. Power, chosen angel's wings, A+, has returned to its state before attack activation, due to attack invalidation. Regressor's well-worn wristwatches, SSS+, exclusive effect, attack invalidations, cooldown time is 30 minutes. Authority, instantaneous steps, activated. The cooldown time of this authority is 10 minutes. Divine power consumed. Moving immediately to a place within your sight. I'm sure I aimed for his neck. You know, I don't really like close combat. But in preparation of a situation like this, I didn't throw away reinforcement type abilities. Instead, I gathered them. Skill, Ashen Blood, activated. Surprising. Judging by your appearance, even after giving you physical damage, you'll recover quickly. Of the power users who strengthen their body, you're at the pinnacle. I've gotten a basic grasp of you now. How will you react to this? Divinity Regulation has created a new regulation within the Divine Domain Usurpation. Regulation 1. All combat within the Divine Domain Usurpation must be in the form of long-distance combat. Regulation 2. All beings within the Divine Domain Usurpation will lose 90% of their physical abilities. Regulation 3. If you use close combat within the Divine Domain Usurpation, you will randomly transfer one of your abilities to the domain owner. Regulation 4. Most abilities related to close combat will be sealed within the Divine Domain Usurpation and be rendered unusable. Regulation 5. You cannot use items within the Divine Domain Usurpation. You and I both can't rely on our physical abilities within this space. We need to fight on equal conditions. Don't be upset and let's have a fun time. Rules where we fight on equal conditions. If that's true, then I hope you keep it consistent until the end. Skill, Holy Light, activated. I'm telling you this because believe you're mistaken in thinking that you're at an advantage. But those pathetic regulations in this domain aren't going to cut it. Since I can destroy it all. You seem to be under the impression that you're ahead. But that weak domain of usurpation is far from enough. I can destroy it all. It seems you plan to destroy my domain, but that's futile. Holy domain usurpation is repaired by the god of usurpation's mythos, destroyer of the mechanical civilization. I knew this might happen. And I gathered machines. As long as you are in my domain, you can't do anything. If that's so, I'll keep breaking it until you have nothing left. Skill, Holy Light, is now active. Are you sure you can do that? As an effect of Ginvocation, Regressor's well-worn wristwatches, SSS+, attack invalidation, has been forcibly activated. As an effect of regulation, a temporary regulation is placed on Regressor's well-worn wristwatches, SSS+, attack invalidation. As an effect of regulation, Regressor's well-worn wristwatches, SSS+, cooldown of attack invalidation has temporarily been removed. Every time Challenger Han Sunjian's skill, Holy Light, is activated, it is forcibly deactivated by attack invalidation. Surprised? It can ignore regulation. In other words, I am not bound by the restrictions of regulation. Not only have you sealed their item, you can forcibly activate the items of other people. He's dodging the rules of regulation by himself too. It seems like you lack proper ranged attack skills besides Holy Light. So it looks like this fight is my victory. The God of Usurpation uses the stolen abilities. God of Usurpation, Iold Barkin, uses Spell Amplification, C+. God of Usurpation, Iold Barkin, uses Formula Acceleration, D. God of Usurpation, Iold Barkin, uses Magic Stacking, B+. God of Usurpation, Iold Barkin, uses Mana Compression, A. The God of Usurpation uses the stolen abilities. Let's end things. I'm going to kill you here now and take your power. I feel like things might be dangerous if I leave you alive. I'll drop your corpse beneath the sphere. Don't worry. See you, Hound of the Tower. Icham, good to see. Now, to finish. I'll take good care of your powers, so sleep well. Here are some food supplies. Take it carefully. Thank you, I'll take it well. I'm not the one supplying it. It is food from the Savior, give my thanks to the Savior, please. Through the skill, spreading hope, hope about you is spreading rapidly. Ha! Effect of salvation activates. What is this? As there are followers of the adventurer Han Sung-yoon, divine power increases drastically. What request is taking so long? I'll just pour it all out. This is. I'll give you all of these supplies, too. There's something I want you to do, Kadia. It's a request. Attention everyone, we're starting the distribution now. The Savior has blessed us with food. Please take one. Could it be? Could you give some food to this old man as well? Of course. Give your thanks to Savior Han Sung-yoon. The power of faith continues to pile up in Han Sung-yoon. Are you sure you can give away the food like that? Don't worry, there's still plenty left. Let's use this to expand things. AzureScans.com. What strange thing are you trying to do this time? If you keep watching, you'll know. Let's go to the other areas as well. Alright, gather around. It's for free, so please take it. Skill / food growth activates. You can grow the normal food you touch by spending M alpha nu alpha. 000. This is real meat. You're just giving this to us. azurescans.com. Skill / drinking water generation / activates. You can spend mana when you touch an empty container to generate drinking water. Water. We can finally drink proper water now. Hooray for Savior Han Sung-yoon. You're amazing, Han Sung-yoon. azurescans.com. Han Sung-yoon. Han Sung-yoon. Han Sung-yoon. Han Sung-yoon. The power of faith continues to pile up in Han Sung-yoon. azurescans.com. What is that immense divine power? Since when have you prepared this? Well, that's fine. Since you have everything about you regulatiti, I doubt you'll be able to do anything. azurescans.com. This seems to be the only way of taking care of you completely. God of Usurpation, Iol Barkin, uses / emotional transition, SS, / God of Usurpation, Iol Barkin, uses / absolute accuracy, S+, /000 God of Usurpation, Iol Barkin, uses / skill perfection increase, A, / 000 God of Usurpation, Iol Barkin, uses / attack power squared, S, /. I'll make it so you'll regret not dying to that attack just now. I will finish you off with a masterpiece I craft from divine power. Die, azurescans.com. Have you already forgotten, azurescans.com? Did you forget I could regulate your physical strength with regulation, just a little more? Well, it saves time for me. Regulation 2. Those who enter the divine domain, usurpation, lose 90% of their powers. A little longer. The more you try, the more strength you'll lose from regulation. Quit your futile attempts. Your strength must be nearing its end. Die a quiet death. Just a little longer. Your increase in divine power has been used to activate counter shield. It'd be nice if you died quietly. Just why are you continuing this fruitless struggle? If your wish is to die painfully, I will grant it. A little more. A little more. Regulation should have lowered his physical abilities. But how could he deflect the attacks? A little more. Effect of salvation activates. As there are followers of the adventurer Han Sung-yoon, divine power increases drastically. You are now able to expel all of the power stored in counter shield. Han Sung-yoon's current followers. People. Why? Just why aren't you dying? This can't be it, you should have been weakened from regulation. Just what is keeping you standing? How revolting. If someone like you hadn't invaded this world, the people down there would be living their lives. Someone like you, who invaded another world and who becomes stronger due to their filthy religious power, drives me crazy. I'm going to tear apart everyone like you. You're finally falling. Huh. I see. This selfish child has somehow grown into a person capable of caring for others. That is why you put down your sword, right? You worried it might break. I can tell just by looking at your arm. Even if you had a shield, that giant robot was too much to handle. Your arm may have regenerated, but you feared the sword. I thank you for your kindness. And you do not have to worry any longer. As much as you have protected me, I shall help as well. Using the gathered divine power, let's end it with a single blow. You appear out of nowhere and say what? Just what is this? Things were nearly done. What a pain. I'll kill you. And send Han Sung-yoon along, too. Die. Effect of salvation, divine power is greatly augmented. Enhanced divine power is released. Strengthened sword chi. The one who will die. Congratulations. You have completed the 18th floor of the Tower of Trials. The reward item will be sent to your inventory. You have received 150,000 points as the clear reward. You have received 10,000 SP as the clear reward. You have received Force Reversal, B+, as an additional reward for clearing the 18th floor. Impossible. I couldn't have possibly lost. I need to recover with divine power. Special Authority Death God Gaze activates. Select a target and create a forced weak point. Using death. Ah. You bitch. This is cheating. No, I can't die. This can't be. Not, like this. No. Challenger Han Sung-yoon has attained victory against a deity and has grown 7.4% closer to ascension. As a reward for an increase in divinity, you gain the unique effect Divine Recovery Speed Increase, B+. From now on, Challenger Han Sung-yoon's divine power will recover more quickly. It's finally over. Damn Chun-woo. I've yet again received help from you. I couldn't have won without you. Thank you so much. Of course I'd help, I'd be in trouble if you died. We're partners, aren't we? If you wish to die, get my permission first. Thank you for thinking of me in that way. But we should take care of something first, shouldn't we? You have absorbed the spirit of God of usurpation, Old Barkin. Proficiency has increased by 27%. The proficiency of the unique trait necromancy has reached 100%. It should have gotten to S rank. Is there another condition I need to fulfill? As the conditions have not been met, the rank of the unique trait necromancy will not increase. Until the conditions are met, the proficiency of the unique trait necromancy will be locked to 99.99%. You were able to extract the authority of spirits stronger than you. Special Authority Divine Domain Creation, C+, has become engraved into your soul. You have met special conditions by absorbing the God of Usurpation, Old Barkin. You can choose one of the divinities of the spirit of the God of Usurpation, Old Barkin. The potential divinities you can obtain are Usurpation, Collapse, Regulation, and Activation. Just what is this power? To think you could gain divinities just by slaying deities, incredible. The way you collected your divine power was strange as well. As the ancient deity said, it could be because I'm a candidate selected by the tower. Thinking back, when I chose the divinity Transcendence, I somehow also got death and immortality. When I ate the heavenly demon sword, it was converted to divine power. You have consumed the item, Blood Right Secret Pill, and I got against God's will with it.